Eagle taking center stage on our spring concert series. Good morning. Good morning. And we're all out here, but we have to go back inside to Elizabeth with a very special guest.
Right, I'm here with Gwyneth Paltrow. It's so great to have you back here. She's out with a brand new cookbook, and we're going to talk all about that. In fact, you had said that a couple of months ago, a short time ago, that you had actually gotten the stress had made you so sick, and you went to your doctor who said you need to eliminate practically everything from your diet for a short time to sort of cleanse out your system.
Yes.
What happened to you?
I just was traveling a lot, working a lot. I wasn't looking after myself. I was eating, you know, a lot of cheese and wine, French fries.
Mario Batali.
And you know, when you have young children and you're working, you know, you never rest. You know what I mean? It's like you're racing to get home, and so I just kind of, my body just sort of went kaput a little bit. And so my doctor said, you really need to clean up your diet, and we'll change all this blood work, and it really worked.
So what did you have to eliminate, and for how long?
So, well, this isn't indicative of the book, because the book is, you know.
You've got turkey chili, which we'll get to in a second.
Chicken chili, but yeah. I had to eliminate, you know, corn, soy, dairy, wheat, just for 3 weeks, alcohol, coffee.
Wow.
But, you know, I ended up feeling so amazing. I lost weight, and I had so much energy that I thought, you know, I'd love to make a book that is not as restrictive as that, but that is a little bit healthier, like really, really good comfort food, but so you don't feel like you're cutting anything out, but, you know, that makes you feel better, lose weight, and have more energy. So that's how the book organically started, out of my own.
So the book is called It's All Good, and you yourself don't eat red meat.
I don't eat red meat, no.
What else do you not eat or drink?
Pretty much I eat and drink everything else.
It all came back in.
Yeah, you know, it's about, you know, I try to eat pretty healthily. My son has eczema, and he's allergic to gluten, so this book is gluten-free. I did it for him, but I did it in a way that, you know, you really can't tell it's gluten-free. It's all, like, really homey, you know, meatballs and burgers and stuff like that.
So when people were getting all worried that, oh my gosh, Gwyneth Paltrow is giving her kids some weird diet where they can't eat anything, you know, like grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup.
That's all they eat, macaroni and cheese, and no. People get things very wrong and don't sort of open the book and actually see what is what.
Are these recipes easy, or are they?
Very.
There was one criticism I read that, you know, it would take $80 a day to make some of this food.
That is insane.
It
I mean, this meal here is like $2 a person.
Okay.
So I don't know where they're getting it. I think I say I like honey, like raw honey, and the jar is $25, but it lasts for 2 years. So they were just being sensationalist. You know, there's a lot of inches of column that people need to fill, so a lot of times they just try to get attention and say things that aren't true, unfortunately.
And by the way, you don't have to buy the most expensive thing that you happen to love. There's plenty of cheaper options that you can get.
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's what I always say. Like, with chicken, for example, I like to use organic chicken, but it's more expensive. You don't have to.
Great. So first we've got chicken and white bean chili.
Yes, this is a dish that I really like to make on a Sunday when everybody's kind of playing and busy. I like to have something in the fridge all week that is, you know, a good after-school snack or something. And this is really easy.
Okay.
Very little fat, lots of protein, really good.
So quickly take me through it.
Okay, so basically what I do is just put in some olive oil in the pan.
Right.
And then I like to toast my spices a little bit just to kind of
bring out the flavor more.
Yeah, get them a little bit fragrant.
And you've got garlic here, salt, pepper.
Yes, and pimenton, which is paprika, basically.
Okay.
So once it starts to smell fragrant, you can smell all those beautiful flavors coming out.
Oh, wow. I never thought of doing that. Okay.
Then you make this sofrito, which is onions, garlic, and pepper. And so you let that cook for about 10 minutes. You don't want it to brown, but you want it to get sweet and caramelized. It ends up looking like that.
Okay.
Which the pan was left on too long. So you don't want it that brown.
It works Wednesday mornings, too.
Oh, good.
Your pal from here.
Oh, my God.
You know, my new bestie.
We're best friends.
So you're not too bad.
So then you throw in tomatoes, and I like to cook them down for a long time, like about 25 minutes. It really brings the sweetness out. And then you add the chicken. Now, basically, this I bake in the oven for 25 minutes on the bone with salt and pepper.
That's it?
That's it. And then when it cools, you rip it up, you put it in the tomatoes, you add your white beans, you let it cook, and there you go.
Smells amazing.
That's
You've got a lovely salad here with, what is this, mango and avocado?
This is a really easy salad that feels really luxurious. It's so easy. Mango. It's balsamic. it's a little bit sweet, and it's got a lime balsamic vinaigrette on it.
Excellent. So fantastic. And finally, at the end, candy bars. Okay, critics.
Yes.
This is a woman who knows how to eat. I like it.
So these are healthy candy bars. Of course, there's real chocolate in them. I enlisted a really healthy baker friend of mine who is amazing with sweets to make them. They're very healthy. They're very good.
And how did the two of you guys hook up in the airport lounge? One picture of you guys. Can we take a look at it?
I like the filter you added.
No, you guys look so fresh.
By the way, that looks like the most comfortable sweater I've ever seen.
I know, huge scarf.
Had you did it before?
No, we had it, and she was standing in, well, she was in the airport lounge, and I've seen Contagion like 10 times.
Oh.
So I was like, oh God, oh God.
And then I sneezed on her. I was at like 5.
And then I dropped dead. I dropped dead.
Kleenex, yeah.
But it's very exciting because my daughter actually introduced me to Demi's music, and now we're all big fans at our house. And so I asked if I could take the picture for my daughter, who was thrilled, and then so we
To
took-
Apple love.
So in return, I'm releasing my album on Apple's birthday.
Yes!
How everybody
Yes, I am. Happy birthday, Apple.
It's all great. It's all good. It's great.
It is actually all
It's
great.
called It's All Good. It's in stores now, and you can get these recipes plus Gwyneth's recipe for Thai-style chicken burgers all at GoodMorningAmerica.com. This is fantastic, and I can't wait to try that. So great to have you
Thank
here.
you so much.
Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's go time for a final check with the weather.
All right, Elizabeth, that all sounds great. But Josh, load me up a plate. I want some of the chicken, and I want some. What else do we want? We want the sugar-free cookie bars.
Oh, yeah,
Get that look good. So bring that outside to us here in the patch at Broadway Farms. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, America. Good morning. We say to you, let's look outside. One or two things we're going to show you this morning. We'll start with a gorgeous shot of Miami. Good morning, Miami, and then Plymouth. Yeah, we got a little snow up in the northern areas, and there's a little bit more ice and snow coming. So notice all of this around Minneapolis today. This could be your biggest April snowfall ever if the forecast comes true of up to 14 inches of snow in some locations. That's a really big deal. In come these thunderstorms sweeping east today, and when I say east, they're going through Chicago, Washington, Philly's involved in this, New York by nighttime. That's the long line of thunderstorms today, but it is gorgeous in the southwest. That's the weather around the nation. Here's what you can expect this morning.